Oh, sorry for the shaking. Hello everybody, welcome to K-reef. My name is Kevin and this is update number 10. It's been a while that I have uploaded an update or another video. It's a month ago, because a lot of happened. I had a little accident at work, and tomorrow at 7 in the morning I will have an operation for my shoulder. They're going to plant in a new little piece of bone, and so I hope it's fixed after that. And of course, after the operation I will be home and I will have some more time to work on some videos. Now we just look at the tank fast. We have a new fish. You see them swimming around here. They are hungry. This one is new, the powder brown Japonicus. And we have I don't have to tell you what this is. It's a small blue tang, Picasso tang, whatever you want to call it. She or he always staying here with the friend clownfish. But when I put some nori in the clip there, then she will also come and eat, graze together with the others. After the quarantine I added them. It was no problem at all. The yellow Mr. Bubbles, he wanted to show off a little bit, but he wasn't interested at all. Only the 6-line wrasse sometimes goes after hunting this little girl, but that's when it's feeding time. But the biggest problem of all is my Montiporas. I didn't have much, but this one was growing so well. It was a little piece, and now it's just, I don't know. I still see it's hard to see on the camera. I still see a little bit of red, and it was covered with algae, but it's lesser now, because now I'm vodka dosing, because I got a spike for nitrates and phosphates, because I think I overfeeded the tank. There is the dragonet. She's doing really good, but you see there the confuse and polyp extension, but no color anymore. And this one, digitata, has the wrong polyp extension, so that's a goner. All the other corals are doing fine. This, I made a new stone for this torch, because it's growing more heads and it's getting heavy and sometimes it falls over. The small torch has been closed for some days, but it's open now again, and I see that the head is splitting into two, so maybe that's why. And I hope that also the reason why these hammers are closed, because they are closed like this now for some days. Normally they're always full open, much bigger, but maybe because my water parameters are starting to go down again, the nitrates and phosphates, maybe everything will start to grow again. Duncans are doing good, but they are not, there's no change in them, they are not growing heads. Maybe I need to put them somewhere else, maybe some more current they maybe need. And then you see there an empty spot I killed, or probably also because of the nitrates and phosphates, but also because of bubble scrubbing. I think I killed my turbinaria. But here we have a nice new toadstool, leather toadstool. When the blue lights are on, you see the green much better. Now you don't see the green polyps so well with the camera, but yes. And the other problem is some aptasia, and you know, I have aptasia killer from Colombo, and it helps, but not always. Sometimes they're coming back. This little one is growing good. This one has tripled in size. Yeah, tripled. I'm sure tripled in just like 2 months, you know. But it's a nice bright orange. The camera is not showing so good, and of course when the blues are on, it's much nicer. And this small fella isn't growing, but always has polyp extension, but I don't even know what it is, you know. Look at that, it's encrusting. Now when I zoom in, I see it. Wow, yeah, so maybe it will start to grow. I don't know what it is. It came when I got the Montipora there. It was also stuck on the frag. So yeah, this new Jabao little pump airway RW, what is it, 4 it was, or yeah, 4. It's doing its job to keep this part dust free, let's say like that. And then for the old Tanzi, I have some replacement coming in. I ordered a Jabao RW15. The lights, I added the T5s. They are doing great, you know, with some timers. Yeah, working great. I love the light. Much brighter than it was before the tank. So yeah, I'm still doing the ATI dosing, but for now my magnesium and calcium tests are empty, and I ordered some new. They came today, but I wasn't home, of course, from work, and so they will come back tomorrow to deliver it. But then I'm in the hospital, so I'm going to send them an email to bring it or deliver it to another address. Let's take a look in the sump. Well, the sump, for the people that have seen my other updates or are with me from the start, they maybe already see some difference. You know, the light I made, it's a DIY, fast. It's LED lighting for the refugium, and I used it's actually, yes, water feeder, or how you say it, for birds. Oh, bath for birds. I just painted, turned it over, drilled some holes, put in some LED lights because of the canopy I was using on top of it with the lights. I am using now, I placed it back on the quarantine tank upstairs, so I need light above my refugium. I'm also using filter floss now because I had too much nitrates in the sump back there. This is working great, but I placed show it fast, a pipe in the overflow, or in the yeah, how you say it, overflow. No, it's not. I made it overflow. How you call it? You know, it goes from here to the next sump. I needed to do this because when I started to use this finer filter floss, yeah, it got sucked in there, of course, in the bulkhead. And then the water level would rise dangerously high in the first sump. Well, I replaced this yesterday. It's already brown, you know, it's taking out a lot of dirt, and I really like it, and I think the tank benefits from it. And also the vodka dosing, because now after some weeks dosing vodka and using the filter floss, I start to notice a decrease in the nitrates and the phosphates. Still doing the AT dosing. You don't see the vodka here because I dose the vodka manually, because it's a small amount, you know. Now I'm at 4.2 mils a day, and if I dose that with this Aquamatic Reef doser, I always have bubbles in the line because it's a small amount. I don't have the problem with the rest. Yeah, all the equipment is doing great, you know. The Tansi, everything is doing great. But I had problems with my return pump, and that's why you always need to have a spare pump. You know, my girlfriend had to run to the store. They luckily had one pump available, the same like I have, the DCS 12,000 from J-Cot. And because here everything just, yeah, it became so hot and it melted away, you know. It destroyed the power cable, everything, you know, and the pump was dead. And I didn't had a spare pump, so that was a problem. We bought a new pump. Now I have a spare pump, and we also got a new controller after mailing J-Cot, and then how you say that, retailer or seller, or how you call it, here in Holland. We got a free new controller. This controller is of course from the new pump, and you see it has a screw instead of double-sided tape or Velcro. But I'm going to talk more about that in a special video dedicated to why to have a spare pump. Anyway, it's working great now. Yeah, you see, before I had this cabinet, or yeah, wooden, sorry for my English, but yeah, where I had the electrics and the controllers on. But now I place them there, and I see that I have a lot more space. It's also easier to get to the returns when something happens, easier to fill my ATO. This controller is for now on the floor, because I don't know yet where I'm going to place it, but I'm waiting for the new RW15, and then I will place them together somewhere. So what more? Yeah, so go around here. The bio pellets are doing great. I filled it up a little bit. You see on the water surface there, I think it's from dosing, but yeah, it's a big area there, and there is nothing in there, so it's a little bit like a dead part. I ordered a small cheap small cheap pump, a wave maker, to place in the sump there back, to disturb the water. Of course, every day when I feed, I press the feed button for the pump, so the water will rise in the sump and it will mix everything in there. But it's better that it's always mixes. Of course, the skimmer is doing fine, and I have this DIY reactor, let's say. It's with bio balls, but I have a lot of space there, so I'm gonna make some kind of crate or use a big net, and I have a big bag new bio balls still, and I'm going to place it in there and to support the bio filtration even better, you know, to have some more, because yeah, it's sad, it's a big space I'm not using. Later on I plan to also add an extra reactor for phosphate removing, or yeah, for active carbon, or you see. I'm also going to build a manifold and UV sterilizer, but when it's coming I don't know. I think it will be in the summer, you know, because of the operation I'm going to have. And next month, in about 4 weeks, yes, my son will be born. So a lot of happening here in this house, and I had a lot of work to finish his room, and I still have a lot of work in the garden, and that of course costs also a lot of money. And we are planning to build an extra part, some extra bedrooms on the house, so that's also going to take time and money, but I do my best, and I will update you more. I will come out with some new videos about stuff, about the pump, about lightning, grease lighting. No, sorry for the singing. So yeah, I'm not so happy with the tank, but anyway, I still love it. I can sit after work for hours or lie in the sofa there in the corner and then watch from the side panel. You know, it's when there is nori in the clip, you see them grazing, and yeah, it's awesome. Anyways, I am not giving up, you know, I keep fighting and battling these nitrates and phosphates. I'm not going to add some more, yeah, LPS or SPS for now, because of these problems, you know, and we will see. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you aren't subscribed yet, then feel free to subscribe, support me, you know. You can go and look back at the other videos or my playlists with reviews about stuff or other things, you know. Just like the video also if you find this interesting, and if you want to support me, just like or dislike. Yeah, no, just like. So what more? I'm rambling now. Yeah, I will keep you updated also about the operation. Oh yeah, for the new people, also take notice, I have two kinds of playlists. I have playlists spoken in Dutch and playlists spoken in English. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon all again, and if I survive this big operation that takes maybe a little hour. But thank you all for watching and for the support, and I still love this hobby, and I still love you all, and I still love all of your videos. You know who I'm following, you know. Well, I'm going to say goodbye now. Bye bye.